So in this video, this white woman exposed the predatory practices of passport bros. Let's hear what she has to say.
Who seeks out women from developing countries who are poor and vulnerable. You are a predator. This man in his video goes on to perpetuate a horrific stereotype that literally harms Asian women, that says that Asian women are more submissive and loyal than Western women.
That narrative is very prevalent within the Passport Bros movement, as well as the overall sex tourism industry. They like to claim that all Asian women are submissive, they're docile, they're feminine, etc., and that all Western, aka American, women aren't. But just like what we've discussed in several videos by now, there's women with both good qualities and bad qualities, both in the US and worldwide. No group of women is a monolith.
The reason these women from these developing countries are marrying you is the exact same reason that American women had to marry you before the 1970s. Because they had to, because they were economically vulnerable. And now American women won't marry you because we can have our own jobs and our own bank accounts. So you have to go to a developing country where those women are more vulnerable so you can get them. That's a predator.
These particular men desperately pursue women who have little to no capability to provide for herself. And of course, that alone is very predatory, hence why sex tourism is condemned worldwide.
I have worked in and around the military for a good amount of my career, and I actually lived in Asia for a little while. You should see the lines out the door of the visitor's office to get a visitor's pass for their Asian girlfriends on these bases. And almost every single one of them will tell you they like the Asian women better. Because the Asian women know how to treat a man. The Asian women are quiet and submissive. The Asian women know their place.
Any man who subscribes to that particular talking point is very juvenile in his thinking. Contrary to these silly fantasies that passport bros and other groups of sex tourists harbor towards women, specifically in the context of this video, Asian women, these women's life mission is not to accomplish the sexual fantasies of these men, of these sex tourists. You know, these narratives are not exclusive to the Passport Bros movement. I'm sure you all have seen instances of these narratives and talking points being presented within the overall manosphere. But the truth is that anybody with common sense would understand that those talking points that they promote about that women are only good for being a sex slave or a sex doll. It's a very dehumanizing mindset that these particular men harbor towards women.
Which brings me to my point on intersectional feminism. Y'all have heard that 1 in 3 women will experience domestic violence at some point in their life. But intersectional feminism looks at how these things affect us across intersectionalities. And as you can see, 41 to 61% of Asian women report experiencing violence at the hands of an intimate partner, which is significantly higher than any other ethnic group. And when we look at why that is, it is directly linked to these exact attitudes of submissive Asian stereotypes. The bodies of Asian women are exoticized and hyper, and the perceived submissiveness of some Asian cultures is glamorized and eroticized, which is exactly what this guy is doing. This fetishization reduces Asian women to an inaccurate and detrimental stereotype, exactly what that guy was doing, and creates staggering rates of violence. Not to mention AAPI hate crimes are up 339%. But go ahead, tell us more about how this is a harmless video, just giving your point of view.
So that's the end of the video. This woman did bring up some very valid points that expose the predatory practices and mindsets that passport bros and other sex tourists harbor towards women overseas. Most of the narratives and talking points that they promote on social media have little to no validity. Promoting talking points such as Asian women are better than all Western women is just nothing but opinionated sentiments. Like I said earlier, there's women worldwide with good qualities and negative qualities. women are not a monolith. If you as a man want to meet a woman with good qualities, then you simply have to take the time to vet her. It's not logical at all to come to the conclusion that all Western women are toxic, they're masculine, they're not feminine, they're not submissive, etc., simply because you cherry pick a couple of women who may have those negative qualities. Simply just take the time to vet and do your due diligence with any woman that you want to build a relationship with. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and stay tuned to the channel.